Example, find the volume of the solid obtained by rotating the region enclosed by y equals x squared plus 1, y equals negative x plus 1, and x equals 1 around the y-axis by the shell method. Let's begin by getting a sketch of our graphs. We have the parabola opening upwards with a y-intercept at 1. We have a line of decreasing slope, -1, with the y-intercept at 1, and we have the vertical line, x equals 1. Now we can see the regions enclosed by these three graphs, and we're going to use the shell or cylinder method. Our formula for the volume is the integral from a to b of 2 pi x, and then in parentheses f of x minus g of x dx. That's the top minus the bottom. Let's find points of intersection. We see them in our graph, but let's go ahead and make sure to do this algebraically. So I'm going to set the parabola x squared plus 1 equal to the line negative x plus 1. Let's solve this. I will add x to both sides and subtract 1 from both sides. That'll take us to x squared plus x equals 0. We can factor that. Factoring out an x, you'll get x times, and then in parentheses, x plus 1 equals 0. Set each of these factors equal to 0. When you solve them, you get x equals 0 and x equals negative 1. But look at the graph. There is nothing to be concerned with where x equals negative 1. So we're going to be paying attention to the x equals 0. We'll continue. But this time we'll replace the f of x with the expression x squared plus 1, that's the parabola, minus g of x with the line minus x plus 1. So the volume is equal to the integral from 0 to 1 of 2 pi x times the top function, which is x squared plus 1, minus the bottom function, negative x plus 1, dx. Let's do the algebra inside the parentheses. That'll take us to the integral from 0 to 1 of 2 pi x, combining x squared plus 1 minus, and in parentheses, negative x plus 1. That becomes x squared plus x. Let's multiply through the x and factor the 2 pi to the left of the integral symbol. That would be 2 pi times the integral, evaluated from 0 to 1 of the quantity x cubed plus x squared dx. Now we can integrate and evaluate. We'll find the antiderivative. The 2 pi, that's the constant, stays put. The integral of x cubed would be 1/4 x to the 4th, plus the integral of x squared is 1/3 x cubed, and we evaluate that from 0 to 1. Replacing the x with 1, don't forget the 2 pi. You'll have 1/4 plus 1/3 minus, then replace the x with 0, which is 0. Doing the arithmetic inside the brackets, you get 2 pi times 7/12. Let's multiply the 2 pi through, and the volume is described is 7 pi 6th.